I put Nyra in ELC when she was barely two,
Right.
2.5. Didn't want to put her into traditional curriculums. We wanted her to have a very integrated approach,
Right.
and I wanted her to learn more about diversity and nature, etc. And I truly did not find any other school that had that sort of an integrated approach.
Right.
Pride of ELC is the faculty that you have.
Wonderful.
You guys told us, if you promise her that you will be there and she's there, this really helps her. So that actually worked. Whatever you coached us really worked for her. In fact, in LKG, her teacher had trouble sending her back from school because she never wanted to leave senior school. And I'm very impressed that the school was able to pick up something that we didn't notice.
And hello everyone, I'm Ryan Sequeira, and today here we are with another Parent Spotlight episode. Today with me I have a very special guest, Dr. Nidhi Raj, whose daughter Nyra Nikin has been part of ELC for the past 4 years, and she has a lot more stories to share with us, from balancing scans till the family story time fun. So let me welcome Dr. Nidhi Raj to this wonderful episode. And my first question to you is, being in the field that you're in right now and finding the school for Nyra in the beginning, that's when she was 2 years old for that matter, what are the challenges you faced considering that you wanted this kind of an education for your daughter? What are the challenges you might have faced then and how it has been easier throughout the years for the past 4 years?
So, the interesting thing is, Nyra was put into school during COVID. So, finding a school that would take admissions at that time, that was difficult. And ELC was very welcoming to us. The moment we called, ma'am was like, come over, have a school tour, all of that. Plus, we didn't want to put her into traditional curriculums. We wanted her to have a very integrated approach, and I wanted her to learn more about diversity and nature, etc. And ELC seemed to have that. ELC seemed to have this holistic approach to developing children. So that was something that really caught my eye, and I truly did not find any other school that had that sort of an integrated approach. And they were very welcoming, and it was a blind choice for us to put her into ELC.
Wonderful, wonderful to listen to that. But how has it been throughout the years? Because she's been here 4 years, and you have seen a lot of progress from what she was at 2-year-old, and now she's 6 years, and you've seen a lot of progress. What is that one thing that stood out for you when you entered ELC, and let's say from LKG or pre-KG years? What is that one thing that stood out for you, and you know, okay, this is my decision was right in enrolling her to ELC? What was that?
So our journey with ELC has been like truly transformative. Because we saw our child blossom from a 2-year-old who had speech difficulties to this very engaging, active child. And 100% of that credit goes to her teachers. Her teachers, the pride of ELC is the faculty that you have. The teachers are your strength, and they not only do they engage her academically and help her improve in that, they also teach her about equality, about behavior, everything that helps develop her, gives her confidence to speak, gives her confidence to engage, and friendship, all of that. Everything is developed through her teachers. And she puts them on a pedestal. So I find it easier to handle her.
Wonderful, because even I have had a couple of interactions with Nyra, because I was handling a department at ELC, and then I've seen her progress where she was very shy to talk, but in a year's time I saw that every time she gets into the bus, she used to say bye sir, hi sir, and she used to come hug her teachers. I've seen all of this, so it's wonderful that Nyra has experienced all of this throughout this her journey at ELC. So we are thankful for that as well, and especially the teachers, since it's a closer and a smaller strength in the class. When individual attention comes in, I think the teachers have done an excellent job. We just heard it from you, so I'm just vouching for that as well. Since you're a doctor, it's all about health. Even if you're not a doctor or not, it's all about health. Comes as a priority for every parent, for that matter. Any challenges you've faced considering the food, the surroundings at ELC, and then how has it been? Let's say, how has ELC made it easier for you over the 4 years?
So when I had Nyra, this concept of baby-led weaning had just come in newly. And I was a new mother who explored that. And it's very difficult for us as Indian parents to let go and let our child eat by themselves. And I put Nyra in ELC when she was barely 2.5. And ELC really supported me in that journey.
Okay.
So they let her eat by herself. They encouraged her to eat. Whenever, those snack times. And then when they noticed that she wouldn't eat at that exact snack time, they gave her a snack corner and told her, go and eat whenever you want. And that really helped her. Children know their hunger. They're just like us. There's no point in feeding them, you have to eat this at this time. So we don't do that. So it's the same with children. And ELC was very supportive in that journey. And I think that's one of the reasons why she's, touch wood, a very healthy child.
Healthy child. Wonderful, wonderul.
Her relationship with food was built in concordance with ELC. And they were very supportive.
It's good because I did not know about the snack corner, to be very honest. But I'm sure every parent who's watching this can also relate to this, because we have a lot of concerns coming that I don't want to let my child go, because the separation anxiety comes in first. As and when they enroll, there's a lot of separation anxiety that happens. How did you deal with that?
So one of the wonderful things about when I enrolled Nyra in ELC is you have a graded approach to how much time I can let her go and I have to be there. And that really helped her. So day one, probably she was a little sad to leave. Day two, she knew I'd be there, because you guys told us, if you promise her that you will be there and she's there, this really helps her. So that actually worked. Whatever you coached us really worked for her. And by day 3, she was like, bye, Mama, I'm going to school. Let me be honest, even today, she hates Saturdays and Sundays because she wants to go to school. She hates all holidays. She wants to go to school.
Go to school all the time. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Because I've seen, I am trying to relate with all of the incidents that you're speaking about, is because I was handling the admissions department and I've seen children coming in crying right away when the parents, and this is the first day, I'm talking about the first day. Second day is the same situation. Third day, again, they're crying, they don't want to go back. But in a week's time, we see the approach completely changing from crying and entering the school. But in the second week, they're all joyful. They just want to go to the school. They're going with the caretakers, they're going to the teachers, saying bye to their parents, and you can see the happiness on the smiles on the parents' face, of course.
In fact, in LKG, her teacher had trouble sending her back from school because she never wanted to leave school.
That's good to hear. We all stress about kids hitting those developmental stages as and when they progress. Any fun story that you have from ELC where, it stepped up in Nyra's growth, especially during her wild work weeks, Montessori based at work, at school or at home? Any ELC story that you have that you would like to share?
Something in particular that I'd say is Nyra had very low sitting tolerance. She is a wild child. So she's very naughty, runs around. And the first people to pick that up were her teachers. And Purnima ma'am also really called me in, and she had a discussion with me that, how much we're trying, we're having difficulty with sitting tolerance. And they gave me exercises to help her. And they coached me regarding what foods to give her to help, what foods to avoid. And they gave me a lot of exercises and activities to help her develop sitting tolerance at home. So we practiced everything that Purnima ma'am told us to do for about 6 months. And let me be honest, my child is a totally different kid after that. We follow it till date. So whatever has been given to us from the school, I followed it to the T, and it has really worked for her. And I'm very impressed that the school was able to pick up something that we didn't notice. And they were very, let me say, very compassionate about discussing it. Because no parent is open to hearing any criticism of their child.
It's understandable.
They handled it very well. So I was very happy, and I'm really glad that ELC, I had my daughter in ELC, because that wouldn't have been picked up.
Exactly. So it also comes up with the experience, because they might have experiences that might have taught our teachers as well, for that matter, and the management, that this is what the parent wants to listen to and probably guide them in the right way. I think that's how it has helped you and Nyra, of course, in that journey. My last question, looking back on the ride from toddler days to now, what changing challenges like school transitions, and how has ELC handled as a pro, and how's that fit in your work schedule? Now, considering you're a doctor as well, your work schedule, it calls you and you just have to be there, and it's a busy schedule. We understand how the profession works. How has ELC helped you in balancing that situation at home and at school altogether?
So one of the prime reasons we chose ELC to begin with was because you have a daycare program.
Oh, yes.
And
yes.
it's a wonderful daycare program where you provide her with food.
Right.
And you also, I can, at a moment's notice, I can call up and I can schedule it online. I can pay for it online. Everything is easily done.
Right.
And that really helps parents like us, where both of us are doctors.
True, true.
And at a moment's notice, we might want our child to stay. And it's an extended program. It's till 6, I believe.
Till 6.
Yeah, so it really helps us, and we've used it multiple times when things get hard at home for any reason. Another thing is school bus.
Okay.
So my child has been in the school bus, believe it or not, since she was 2.5 years old. Nobody believes me when I
exactly,
put a 2.5-year-old in a school bus.
Sometimes we suggest that 2 years or 2.5 years too early for a child to get in the bus. But earlier exposure is always good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think the school transportation system really helped her with that.
Right.
They have seat belts. They make sure that the child is put in, locked up.
All of that.
So so that really helped. And so now she loves going in the bus. She doesn't want anything else. So these are the things that really help me, because we are both working parents and we have very difficult work schedules.
Yes.
And that is something ELC has been very supportive as for our family unit.
Wonderful. So I'm going to end this interview at this point because just to give you a little context, Nyra has completed her 4 years at ELC, and now they're moving to a different place. Why we took this interview, why we took this podcast kind of a thing, is just for other parents who watch this video to understand how their journey has been, being in a profession that they are in, and understand how ELC works with every child, giving individual attention when it comes to Montessori. So thank you so much, Dr. Nidhi, for sharing your valuable time. And we have been very proud and happy for you to be a part of our ELC family. And we hope to welcome you back as and when you're back in Mangalore once again. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. Thank you.
Let me say that our journey with ELC has been wonderful. And we're really glad that we were lucky enough to be engaging with ELC.
Right.
And my daughter and us, we are going to really miss the school. Good luck to all of you also.
Thank you so much. We will be always welcoming whenever you come to Mangalore.
Sure.
And we will miss Nyra as well. Of course, our teachers will miss her a lot for sure. So to the parents and the audience watching, we'll come up with more of these parent spotlights in the coming days as well. Hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you.